Hello, race fans. The Mountain Dew Code Red trucks are here live, and I believe this is going to be our final short track of the season as the races are dwindling down. This is going to be the Kroger 200 as we are here at Martinsville Speedway, the Paperclip. Oh boy, this is going to be a pretty long race. We're going to be doing this for 50 laps, and starting on the front row, we're going to have Dillon Poteet and Barney Ward. Barney Ward, he just became a contender for season 2 of the Second Cup Championship, so he's gonna try to go into the first trace race with some momentum today. We're gonna have to see what he can do as we're about to get ready for those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
An eye intercept for the first segment. We shouldn't really be in danger of overheating, but it will, probably get up to about 220, so just keep an eye on that.
While the trucks are slowly making their way down the front straightaway, here is your starting lineup for the Kroger 200. Pace truck is already coming down pit road. Dillon Poteet, Barney Ward, Chris Dollerton, and Evan Earnhardt. That is our top 4. Remember, guys, 50 laps of action at the Paperclip. Anything can happen at the short track as we have a couple of chase contenders in the top 10 as the green flag is out. And Dillon Poteet, he's off to a pretty good start. This has been a real dismal season for the 3 truck. Last season, the 3 truck had been in victory lane numerous times as well. I just saw Evan Earnhardt get loose. Man, that's gonna make him lose a lot of time. He's about to get he just got passed by Andre Lannings, and that's another chase contender I was talking about. Andre Lannings right now 8th in standings, but he doesn't have any wins. He's the only top runner out of Turner Motorsports. And oh man, Joshua Collar, he's all over the back bumper. And oh boy, Michael Norman almost got turned by Trent Dunham, and the caution's out. Caution is out. And these guys, they're racing back to the line, but they better be careful. Oh boy, oh man, both Turner Motorsports trucks, Travis Mitchell and James McLeod win this. And oh boy, the leaders. Come on, guys, slow down. Dillon Poteet got into the back of Travis Mitchell. Oh boy, I hope that doesn't mess up his truck. Oh boy, something happened in the front stretch, and I don't think they're gonna be pitting right now. Sorry about that lag I just had. But oh boy, something happened, and oh boy, oh man, Trent Dunham's on pit road, and he's got hood damage. He's already a lap down, so he's gonna be a factor for these guys. But anyway, let's see what happened to bring out our first caution. As Dillon Poteet, he's still our race leader. Well, here's having to bring out our first caution. It looks like Trent Dunham, he got into the left rear quarter panel of Michael Norman. That's what I noticed. And then both of them, they just turned down right into Alex Drayton, who's 2nd in standings, only 6 points behind our points leader Tim Fiegel. And Alex Drayton smacked the wall, and that's about our first caution. Now Trent Dunham, he gets slammed hard by Tony Blazer, Matt Wheeler gets involved, and oh man, James Qualls, he got some major damage from that in that number 10 Dodge Ram. And oh man, it's just causing a pileup on the front straightaway. But luckily, some of these guys were able to drive away safely. And oh man, Tony Blazer, just look at the bumper and the hood on that number 4 Rockwell Chevy Silverado. And I think he went to the garage area already. I'm not sure. Then racing back to the line, Dylan Polte, he got into the back of Travis Mitchell. I'm trying to find a good camera angle. Here we go, right here. I guess he tried to slow down, and he just gave the 30 truck a tap. He put James McLeod a lap down, but luckily they had already crossed the line, so James McLeod will get his lap back. Then we saw some more contact between Chris Dollerton and Barney Ward along with Lyndon Wright, but they appear to be fine. We have to see what's going to happen when we get back to action. And here we are back at Martinsville, getting ready for one lap to go on the restart. Trucks out of the race are Trent Dunham and Tony Blazer, so they won't be able to finish this race. Our top 10 goes as follows: Dylan Polte, Chris Dollerton, Barney Ward, Lyndon Wright, Andre Lannings, Dillon Young, Joshua Collar, Jack Richards, Evan Earnhardt, and Cole Dalley. That's our top 10. Is Dylan Polte going to be affected after that little contact with Travis Mitchell? I sure hope not, as we're having the restart. None of these guys pitted during the first caution, so pit stops are still going to be a factor in this race. And whoa, oh man, Andre Lannings, he just suddenly swung to the outside. And oh man, he's going to get passed by Dillon Young. We're still going green. And some of the pack is separated. And oh man, oh boy, we got trouble in the back. Seth Cole's around. And oh boy, Preston Plourd. And we got a couple trucks coming down pit road. And one of them is Alex Drayton. He's got some right side damage to his 17. I think this is a normally scheduled pit stop, but it couldn't have come at a worse time. And oh boy, there goes Polte. Oh no. Dylan Polte gets loose in turn 1, but he already crossed the line in the lead, so he's gonna get his spot back. And oh boy, he just ran into the back of his fellow Dylan. And oh boy, what the hell are these guys doing? Oh boy, Dylan Polte crossed the line as a leader, but has the damage been done? I do not know, but oh man, this Martinsville glitch, and now looks like Barney Ward is going to be our new race leader. Oh boy, and we got a couple guys staying out. William Duncan, he's one of them, and he started in this race in dead last. Oh boy, Martinsville not showing anyone any favors today. Well, let's see what happened to bring out our second caution. Here's what brought out our second caution, and I don't know how bad Tim Fiegel wants that championship, but apparently he'll do anything to get it. He just took out last week's runner-up, Seth Cole. You know, man, Seth Cole gets into the safer barrier and the wall, and that in turn collects Preston Plourd along with Steven Gonzalez and Aaron Williams in the 48. Oh man, short track Wall struck again for that 48 truck. And oh man, I don't know what in the world Tim Fiegel was thinking, but our points leader, he just knocked Seth Cole out of his way. Now here's the race back to the line. Dylan Polte, he had already crossed the start finish line in the lead, but heading into turn 1, he just lost it. I think he may have cut a right front tire because as soon as he took that turn, he just hit the safe barrier. Then once he got into the back straightaway, he got into the back of Dillon Young in the blue dudes. So I don't know what's gonna happen to Dillon Pote. After pit stops, he crossed in the 11th position. So I don't know. He lost his spot, but where's he gonna end up? We're gonna have to find out once we go back to live action. And here we are back at Martinsville, getting ready for the restart once again, I believe. And we got some more trucks out of the race. It's Preston Plourd, Brian Pasternak in the 11, and Aaron Williams. And we also have a couple trucks a lap down. Steven Gonzalez, Anthony McCrory, Alex Drayton second in points. That's really gonna hurt him. And Cody Llamas 6 in points. That's really gonna hurt him as well. Now here's our new top 10. It's scrumbled up quite a bit. Kurt Mortanik is our leader. William Duncan is second. Third is Arnold Columbia. Fourth, Joseph Lombard. Fifth, Callum Wales. Sixth, Robert Brooks. Seventh, shockingly, is James Qualls. Look at that truck. Eighth is James McLeod. Ninth is his teammate. They both brought out the first caution. And running out the top 10 is Barney Ward, who started second. As we're having the restart. And oh boy, Kurt Mortanik. Oh man, what happened to the 18? Whoa, man, contact. But oh man, Kurt Mortanik, he got hella loose, but he's still the leader. But Cody Llamas, he is not giving up. He is trying to fight. He's trying to fight as long as possible to get back on the lead lap, and he needs to. He's really hoping for another caution right now. But Kurt Mortanik, he straightened himself out, and he's still the race leader. Now getting into second is Arnold Columbia in the number 86 Dodge. He's passing, he just passed William Duncan. And look at James Qualls. James Qualls is missing the entire front end of his truck, but that is not stopping him. He is running in the top 5 without a hood and a bumper. That engine is all exposed. But it is not slowing him down one bit. Oh, man. And we're having another battle for position. James McLeod and Joseph Lombard, they're going at it. As we head back to the front, Cody Llamas, he's still in front of Kurt Mortanik where he needs to stay. He needs to try to make up as many positions as possible to help him pursue for this championship. Kurt Mortanik, he's trying to get his second win of the season. He got his first win back at Las Vegas. And that's a shock. We're having another green flag run, and I see another battle back here. It's between Callum Wales and Robert Brooks. Callum Wales, at the beginning of the season, he was on fire, but during mid-season, it's like he fell off the face of the earth. Right now, he's running in the 8th position. Let's check back on Dillon Pote. Where is he? No, boy, Kurt Mortanik is pitting, and Dillon Pote, he is shown right now in 23rd position, and that's a real tough break for our pole sitter. And Kurt Mortanik, he just surrendered the lead. He was one of the trucks that pitted early in this race, and that's going to give the lead now to Arnold Columbia. Now it looks like that Anthony McCrory, he's both him and Cody Llamas are trying to get their laps back. And Cody Llamas, he's in the prime position right now. All he needs is another caution to get back in this thing. But Arnold Columbia, he's the man in charge right now. The man that stole the win from Shawn Henley back in Iowa, Arnold Columbia, right now, he's 11th in standings. He could try to go for the championship if he gets another win today. We're one lap away from the halfway mark, but these guys are going to have to pit again. And look who's in second, James Qualls. If James Qualls were to win this race with his truck looking like that, that would be amazing, but right now, he's getting a challenge from Joseph Lombard. Oh man, Joseph Lombard, who just came off an ARCA victory at Atlanta. I don't think Joseph Lombard 10th in standings, but he doesn't have any wins this season. I don't think he's gonna be able to go for the championship, but he's damn sure gonna try. As Arnold Columbia, he's still the man in charge, trying to represent for Dodge. But when will the leaders have to pit? They're going to have to pit sometime. I'm not sure. as we head to the back. And oh man, 2 top runners for the championship. Well, 3 top runners are back here. They're running in the back. Michael Norman, 5th in standings. Chris Kyle, 3rd in standings. And our points leader, Tim Fiegel. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's gonna make this battle for the championship hella close. And oh man, Alex Drayton, he just got loose. He's staying on the outside, and he's gonna let his buddy Joseph pass him to try to catch up to that number 86 Dodge. I believe Arnold Columbia, he's losing a little bit of his lead, and the caution is out. The caution is back out. We have our 3rd caution, and oh boy, there goes Columbia. Oh no, the same thing that happened to Dillon Poteet. It happens to Columbia. Okay, so that's a track glitch, but oh man. Now Arnold Columbia, and oh boy, these guys are pitting again. And oh man, the 2 people that are happy to see that caution are Arnold Columbia and Cody Llamas. And oh man, I think Arnold Columbia missed the pit road the first time, but he's coming down this time. But both him and Cody Llamas are back on the lead lap, and some of the lap trucks are staying out. Oh man, 2 of the lead trucks are staying out. That's Andre Lannings and Jack Richards, our season 1 champion. And oh boy, Jack Richards gave him a little nudge. I don't know what that was about, but oh man, we have to see what brings out our 3rd caution of the day, as Andre Lannings is our new leader. Okay, here's how to brought out our 3rd caution. This time it's coming out of turn 2. Mr. Where did he come from? Lyndon Wright. He just hooks the left rear quarter pounder of James McLeod. This is the 2nd caution that James McLeod has got into. He gets into Chris Dollerton, and Chris Dollerton, he smacks the inside safer barrier as all 3 trucks just slide down the back straightaway. Then Matt Wheeler in the 07, he gets a hard lick to Chris Dollerton, and that just well, he's up in smoke, so he's done. Then, oh man, Michael Norman, he slams hard into the 23. Let me bring that back a little bit. Oh man, he tried to go to the outside to avoid him, but Lyndon Wright, he was already there, and oh boy, Michael Norman, 5th in standings, and the only 3-time winner in the Truck Series right now. Oh boy, that may have just ended his championship hopes, but don't be so sure. He's bounced back before. And here we are back at Martinsville, getting ready to go with 1 lap to go on the restart. It turns out that Kurt Mortanik dropped out of the race. Apparently, he had a tire problem, so our former leader, he's now retired out. Now Anthony McCrory, he's 2 laps down. Michael Norman has dropped out, and now Steven Gonzalez is 1 lap down. Alex Drayton, he's back on the lead lap, but they put him in the front. So now our top 10 goes as follows: Andre Lannings, Jack Richards, Joshua Collar, Dillon Young, last week's winner Shawn Henley trying to go for 2 in a row, Zach Carlson, Barney Ward, Danny Wells, Dillon Poteet, our pole sitter, and Cole Dalley. Pace truck is back on pit road. Andre Lannings, if he could get a win here today, that'll really help him for the championship. And oh boy, both of them. Oh boy, Lannings got loose, and the leaders are wrecking. There goes McCrory. Oh boy. Oh man, is the caution out? Yes, it is. The caution is back out, and our leader is gonna be Joshua Collard. But oh man, Jack Richards, he got into it with oh boy, it happened. It happened so fast I couldn't even keep up. And Luke was in 10th now. Our points leader Tim Fiegel. As a matter of fact, I forgot to mention he was the winner last time we were here. And oh boy, Barney Ward. Oh man. Barney Ward just an innocent victim in that. Oh boy, a potential good day. It just went up in smoke for him. Oh boy, we're gonna have to go back and see what happened this time, as Joshua Collett is our leader. Well, here's having to bring out our fourth caution. It looks like Anthony McCurry came up right onto the leader, Andre Lannings. Now, Andre Lannings, that forces him to get loose right back into McCurry. That's going to allow Joshua Collett to get away. And oh boy, just look at these guys avoiding that 98 car. But Barney Ward, I don't think he was so lucky. He gets into the back of Anthony McCurry, and Danny Wales. Oh man, Danny Wales, he just squeezed by. Oh man, the biggest losers out of that were McCurry and Ward. Oh man, but apparently that was enough to bring out the our fourth caution, and that's a real tough break for Barney Ward after starting second and being in the top 10 almost all race long. And here we are back at Martinsville once again. The laps are slowly dwindling down. More trucks are out of the race. Anthony McCurry is out. Seth Cole is out from a broken camshaft. He got into a collision on pit road. And Barney Ward is out. We have 26 cars left, and they're all on the lead lap. We are going to restart with 11 laps to go. Joshua Collett is our leader. Second is Dillon Young. Third is Andre Lannings. Fourth is Shawn Henley. Fifth is Zach Carlson. And oh man, Danny Wales, he's coming down pit road. Something's wrong with the 5. Dylan Pote, he's going to be in 7th now. 8th, Cole Dalley. 9th, Tim Fiegel. And 10th is going to be Chris Kyle. Something's wrong with Danny Wales. We're going to have to get an update later. But we're having the restart. And Joshua Collett, he's going to take full advantage of this. And the caution's already back out. Oh my God, what the hell? What happened this time? Oh boy, Jack Richards and I think Evan Earnhardt got involved in something. Oh boy, Joseph Lombard, Jack Richards, and oh man, just like that, the caution is back out. You know what? I'm just gonna rewind it because there's no sense in me doing it. As soon as the green flag came back out, the caution came back out. So something happened to Joseph Lombard and Jack Richards. There's Danny Wales. Okay, where is Jack Richards? Let's see. Oh, Jack Richards, he's already on pit road, so he was already taking a pit stop. So what happened to Joseph Lombard? I'm trying to find out what happened to the 09. Oh, he blew up! Oh, no. Joseph Lombard, he blew up. Oh, man. Okay, that's what happened. Joseph Lombard, he blew up. Then just as soon as the restart came out, the caution came out because he was stopped in the middle of the track, and there was still trucks coming. So yeah, they had to keep the caution out for that. But oh man, that's a tough break for Joseph. Oh man, that sucks. We're gonna have to have another wave around and go back to live action pretty soon. And here we are back at Martinsville after that little mulligan of a caution. It turns out Joseph Lombard and Jack Richards, they have both dropped out of the race. So man, and something happened to Danny Wales. He took a pit stop, so he's now a lap down. Where is Danny Wales anyway? Oh, there he is. I was trying to find him. Without a doubt, he's probably going to finish 24th for this race. That's a real tough break for Danny after being in the top 10. Well, I can go ahead and display our top 10 right now. Joshua Collett is our leader. Andre Lannings is second. Dillon Young is third. Shawn Henley is fourth. Zach Carlson fifth. Dylan Pote, our poster, to sixth. Cole Dalley is up to seventh. Our points leader, Tim Fiegel, is up to eighth after his little scuffle in the back. Chris Kyle, third in points. He's ninth. And the top 10 is Jasmin Acosta. And it's official. We're going green next time by. We are going to restart with 4 laps to go. I don't know if Joshua Collar can hold off Andre Lannings and Dillon Young. Andre Lannings, let's see. Andre Lannings, Dillon Young, and Joshua Collar. They're all trying to go for their first wins. Shawn Henley, last week's winner, trying to go for his second. Zach Carlson trying to go for his second. But Joshua Collar, he's got one of the cleanest trucks on the track, and he is not gonna let anything stop him. But oh boy, here comes Andre Lannings trying to go bumper to bumper, and oh boy, here comes Shawn. He just took 3rd place from Dillon Young, and he's not gonna go down without a fight. But time is running out, and oh man, Andre Lannings, he just got hella loose. Oh boy, he's holding up Shawn Henley. This time out, we're gonna have 2 laps to go, and Joshua Collar is not looking back, and Shawn Henley makes his way into second as we see Tim Fiegel. Oh boy, the points leader's pitting. Pit strategy is gonna come into factor, but Joshua Collar has a huge lead over Shawn Henley, and we are coming to the white flag. This race is gonna finish under green. The white flag is out. Can Joshua Collar hang on fuel? Joshua Collar came into the Truck Series mid-season. It has been running pretty consistently, and today it is going to pay off. Coming out of turn 4 at the Paperclip, winning the Kroger 200 is going to be Joshua Collar. Joshua Collar catches his very first Truck Series victory here at Martinsville as he shows off that Toyota power and wins the Kroger 200. Second place is last week's winner, Shawn Henley. He's our highest finishing championship contender. 3rd is gonna be Andre Lannings. 4th, Dillon Young. 5th, Dylan Pote. That's a nice rebound after what happened to him. 6th is Zach Carlson, who already pitted. 7th was Cole Dalley. 8th, Chris Kyle. 9th, Jasmin Acosta, and 10th is gonna be Robert Brooks. Yellow lights are flashing, but it doesn't really matter. The race is over now. Kroger 200. I wouldn't exactly call this a wreck fest. I mean, there were a lot of cautions, but still. At least we got to see some nice green flag runs. Alright, now it's our top 10. Arnold Columbia fell back to 11. Travis Mitchell, who brought out the first caution along with James McLeod, they both finished together. They both caused a caution together, and they finished together, 12th and 13th. Chris Dollerton ends up 14th. Running out the top 15 was William Duncan. He gets the top 15 after starting in dead last, so that's a good run for the 93. James Qualls, he had a fast truck despite missing his hood and front bumper. He's going to end up 16th. Callum Wales is 17th. Alex Drayton ends up 18th. And Steven Gonzalez ends up 19th. He was the last truck on the lead lap. Then Danny Wells was 20th. Tim Fiegel. Those were the trucks that came down pit road coming to the final lap. So Tim Fiegel and Cody Llamas, that's really going to hurt them. I'm going to have to calculate the points once this is all over. Lyndon Wright is 23rd. The 23 truck ends up 23rd. And Evan Earnhardt, he ended up 24th, 2 laps down. And from 25th on down to 37th are the drivers who did not finish this race. Jack Richards, Joseph Lombard, Barney Ward, Seth Cole, Anthony McCurry, Michael Norman, Matt Wheeler, Kurt Mortanik, Aaron Williams, Brian Pasternak, Preston Plourd, Tony Blazer, and Trent Dunham. That is our field. But oh man. And a little bit of wreckfest race, but we had some crazy things happen, and the points are definitely going to be jumbled up once this is over. Well, the trucks event is done, and the next race to be up on my channel is going to be the first race of the Second Cup Chase for the Championship. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We will see you next time for the next race in the trucks. Congratulations one last time to Joshua Collar.